A year after the crisis hit, Sri Lankans stood in long queues outside fuel stations. Foreign oil companies will be able to sell fuel in the island nation at a lower rate than what the state-owned oil firms sell at. However, the Sri Lankan government won't find it easy to implement its reforms in the fuel industry. Here's why.
These are visuals from June 2022, a time most Sri Lankans will remember for many years to come. That's the time when Sri Lanka ran out of dollars in its forex reserves and the day it eventually ran out of fuel. But the government is working hard to turn things around for its people. That includes a cabinet nod to grant licenses to foreign oil companies to sell oil in the domestic retail market. According to reports, 3 companies, that is China's Sinopec, United Petroleum of Australia and RM Parks of the US in collaboration with Shell, will enter the Sri Lankan market. These companies will be allowed to import, store and distribute petroleum products for 20 years. Sri Lankan Minister Kanchana Wijesekhara, referring to foreign firms, had tweeted, and I'm quoting here, "They will be selected on the ability to import fuel and operate without forex requirements from this CBSL and banks for the first few months of operations." The entry of Chinese, American and Australian oil firms in Sri Lanka is extremely important as the island nation only has 2 state-owned oil companies. Ceylon Petroleum Corporation, owned by the government, controls 80% of the supply, and the Lankan subsidiary of the Indian Oil Corporation called Lanka IOC. The decision is in line with the government's aim to attract more foreign investments into the crisis-hit country. But that may be bad news for India, which through the Indian Oil Corporation has about 20% market share.
The decision to allow for foreign companies to enter Sri Lanka's fuel and petroleum market is one of the many moves that the Sri Lankan government is currently looking at quite seriously in terms of building up the efficiency as well as bringing out a lot of state entities out of its bankrupt state by creating some form of competition in the relevant industries. Sri Lanka's state-run Ceylon Petroleum Corporation is incurring losses in billions, and it will be interesting to see how the workers of such institutions will be reacting to this news of foreign entrance in the market. Reporting for WION World is one from Colombo, I'm Dasuniya Powder.